Hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today I am doing another package Photocards with me video and I'm super excited. So after a long break of trading and selling Photocards, I made a comeback on my trade sale Instagram. I'm so excited. I've been doing a bunch of trades and so I'm gonna go ahead and package the trades that I have confirmed so far, and I've sold a couple cards too. So I'm gonna grab all of these cards out of here. I'm super excited. We have a bunch of cards to package up here today, so I figured I would just hang out with you guys and do a little packaging together. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get everything together here. So I have a bunch of cards that are already in top loaders. Some aren't in top loaders yet, like this set of cards. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and package everything up and just kind of hang out and chat. I'm super excited. I feel like I've made a lot of really good progress on like my ATs collection and my Twice collection, specifically with this round of trades. So, and then in theme of this year, using what we have, I do have a bunch of cards that I made from extra ATs albums that I'm going to be using to package today. I really like these because they are easy to seal. They just have like a sticker on them, so all you need to do is peel them. You don't have to like lick the envelope. I know right now, especially, I mean all over the world, but especially in America, I feel like everybody is sick right now, so it's probably best to not be licking the tops of our cards or anything, you know. And then for freebies, I have a bunch of freebies that I'm kind of just gonna go through my big freebie drawer that's off camera, but these are all freebies that I have made. And then for washi tape, right now I just have like this thicker washi tape here, and then I have my Stray Kids 8 JYP shop washi tape. I'm probably only gonna use the end of this roll. I have 2 more rolls of it, but I'm kind of afraid to use it. But it's really good washi tape, so I'm gonna use this, and then I'm just gonna use like other washi tape that I got from Amazon, just kind of replace it. So yeah, this washi tape holder I've had for a long time. You can see that it gets a lot of love. I've literally even traveled with it when I'm working on trades, so yeah. But yeah, I have so many freebies. I'm trying to finish up all of my freebies because I want to make new freebies for the new year, but I have so many of my old ones. But I want to like do a refresh of my freebies, so I'm gonna try. I've been giving everybody 3 freebies right now. I just sent out a couple trades today for Stray Kids Target card trades that I had previously had. But yeah, this is all of the stuff for right now. I also have tabs that I use for my photo cards. It's been a minute. I'm getting back in the swing of things, you know? It's been so long since I've done trades and sales. I have literally 2 mini binders full of cards that I have up for trade and sale right now. Like, I have the Joshua binder, which is what I usually use for trades and sales, and then I've also expanded like Stray Kids, Twice, and ATs into this mini binder that I had. So I still have a lot to go. I forgot to even post some stuff like this past round of trades and sales, but I'm just like the rest of my 8 solo cards and like these extra Changbin cards I forgot to post, and all these extra like accordion version cards. There's so much that I forgot to post. For Hongjoong's golden Target card today though, that's gonna be in here. I still need to trade Seonghwa for Yuno, but Yuno's Target card is kind of popular, so I don't know how easy it's gonna be to find a trade for that. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start packaging. I'm gonna move some of this stuff off camera. If you've never seen one of these videos before, obviously I'm not gonna put people's like addresses on here. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this. This is Seoul's Target US card, rather, not his Target card. And I am trading this for, I don't remember. I've gone through like 60 DMs the past 2 days to like go through all of my trades. I wanted to go through all of my DMs and at least contact everybody before I started filming this video. Mostly because today is Saturday and I want to send a shipment out tomorrow, and then I also want to repost my trades tomorrow, so I wanted to like go through everything. But you can obviously see like the username of the people I'm trading with. There are a couple people who I think are going to be sending first because they're like newer. So this is how I package trades. This is how I've been doing it for years and I've never had any issues, so this is just how I continue to do it. Yes, I hope everybody had a great holiday season or a great December if you don't celebrate any of the holidays that were in December. I had a pretty good December. I finished finals, which was great. Didn't do as well as we hoped on some finals, but it's okay. It's fine. Also, I have my little sticky notes. I love these. This is like my favorite little hack here is like making these. I make them on, oh, I don't remember. I'll go ahead and look it up and I'll write it right here. I haven't ordered in a long time, but I really like these little sticky notes. I'm gonna need to reorder some more soon, but I'm just trying to like finish what we have before we reorder things. Yeah, so this person is trading with me, and then I'm just gonna give them 3 freebies. I'm gonna save these for all the twice freebies, all the twice trades we have to do. I'll do like Kihyun, Shonu, and then Johnny. Yeah, I love those. It makes it so much easier to go through, especially when you have like a lot of trades and purchases to go through and like package. It makes it super, super easy. I do have my like address, my PO box on these little labels that I just peel off and I print them out at home. It's so easy. I still need to fix my printer. I haven't done that. I traveled for Christmas and then I got sick during New Year's. I'm feeling a lot better. Like I'm feeling like 85%. So that's great. I kind of worried about getting sick just because I traveled to Seattle the week before Christmas to see Wano. And then I got back. Also, I always leave everything open because I'm going to send like proof first. I usually package everything and then I send address proof and then I'll just seal everything up. So for right now, I'm just going to fold it over, put the sticky note on top so I know who this belongs to, and then just set it off to the side here. But yeah, I kind of knew I was gonna get sick at some point. I was like, there's no way. Like, also I work at a doctor's office and a couple of my coworkers were sick when I got back from Seattle, and I was like, please, please. Oh, this is the last Stray Kids trade. I found someone to trade for Singmin's Target card, which is exciting. I cannot believe I pulled only Felix and Jisung. That was so sad. But I only had time to go to one Target that day. And the 2 Targets near me, like, didn't get any Stray Kids albums. I haven't looked to see if they got any, like, since then because I don't really need any more Stray Kids albums right now. I have my whole group order coming. So, like, I don't need any US press albums anymore. But yeah, I am excited. I was able to find trades. Thankfully, like, Jisung and Felix are pretty easy members to trade for, at least internationally. They're pretty easy members to trade for like other members, so I'm really happy. I was able to find trades pretty easily, and like I said, I sent off pretty much most of those trades. And then my Barnes & Noble albums, I pulled all 4 cards I needed, and then Walmart I pulled 2 of the 4, and then a mutual reached out after they saw my video and they were like, hey, do you want to trade Walmart cards? And then I just have my extra Min-chan up for, I think it's Jisung and Hyunjin is the last unit I need. But anyways, this is a Stray Kids trade. I don't know if I have any more Felix freebies. I do have Felix. Okay, I'll give them Felix, Hyunjin, and then I'll give them a Wano freebie too for funsies. I have a lot of extra freebie cards. I'm really trying to like get rid of them. These ones are from my 8 group order, so they're pretty new, honestly, but a lot of these I've had for a really long time, and I really want to like redo my freebies, but I want to get through all of the freebies that I have right now. So there's going to be some random combinations of freebies here, but that's okay. All right, next we're going to do one of our twice trades. I was only missing like single digits for twice cards. I have found most of the trades I need. I think I still need like 3 or 4 more cards. The problem with collecting OT9 twice and OT8 Stray Kids is they both make comebacks right before the holidays and like during the times that I normally would not be trading cards. So it's kind of unfortunate. I feel super behind on both of these collections right now, even though Stray Kids, I know I have so many albums coming from Korea. Like, I do not need to be worried. But I think they're done releasing POBs. I mean, I feel like because this was a special album, at the time of me filming this, we haven't gotten Step Out 2025 yet. I think JYP said they're gonna announce it tomorrow. They released a new schedule after the mourning period that Korea was in, which is totally fine. really was not upset about them delaying any release at all. I mean, it's really okay. Like, I really was not upset about it at all. But I did film a previous video and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for them to announce like Step Out 2025, which, if you don't know, is when Stray Kids announces like their plans for the year. They do like a little video, what they have plans to release. I feel like I should give another girl group card. I'll give them an NB card. Sometimes I'll give them Kihyun too. I feel like girl group stands like Kihyun. I feel like 17 and Kihyun are always, and like Zero Base One. I feel like girl group stands like Zero Base One. I'm gonna put Jihyo on top though. I had already filmed a video before the morning period was announced, and so in that video I was like, I know it was delayed, it's okay, like it's really fine. But I was like really excited for it in that video, and I'm still really excited for it. And I was like, I know that we're gonna get it, whether it's the first week of January, second week of January, like, it's okay. Like, it's really gonna be fine. Like, we will survive another week. Although this is the last Walmart card I had from 8, I ended up selling off my Walmart card. I didn't charge a crazy amount for it, but I definitely did charge it more than I would charge like a unit card or even like a normal pub for, because this like set of albums sold out so fast even before the album came out. So yeah, I found someone who wanted to buy it, which was nice. I had a couple inquiries for it actually, but yeah, it's my plan, it's my goal, my New Year's resolution, if you will, for 2025 to stay on top of trading and selling. I got so behind this year because I like didn't do any trading or selling for so much. Like, I was looking through all my YouTube analytics the other day because it was the end of 2024 and all of my 2024 numbers came in, and I was like, I'm just a numbers girly, right? So I just like, I have a spreadsheet. So I put it all into my spreadsheet, and I was like, you can tell the months that I was like so stressed with school that I like didn't do anything, and you can tell the months that I wasn't in school. So I'm excited for the 6-month period of not being in school. Like, I definitely want to do a lot this year, and I think I've been a little hesitant to start at the beginning of the year. One, because I was sick, so I just felt like I had some short form content I had previously filmed right before I got sick. Like, the day I filmed that, I was like getting sick. Like, I felt a little sick, but not like crazy sick, you know? And then literally the next morning I woke up sick. And it's funny because I had a sponsorship that, I don't know if you'll see that video before this video, but I had a sponsorship planned, and I had messaged them the day before, and I was like, here's my timeline for like getting this content out. I like looked over my week and I was like, oh yeah, I can have this to you by Friday, especially because I had like the middle of the week, I had Wednesday off for New Year's Day. And then I messaged them a couple days later, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I have not had a voice for like 2 days now, and so it's pushed my schedule behind, which I hate doing. Like, I will literally, to stick to a schedule, I will literally stay up until like 2-3 in the morning to like finish a sponsorship, which is like crazy. So maybe we don't do that in 2025. But yeah, so I messaged them and I was like, I'm so sorry. I've just felt so sick like in the past couple days that I just couldn't even like speak for a little bit. But today I woke up and I felt great. And I was like, thank God. Like, I don't feel perfect, but I feel so much better than I have been feeling, which is why I went through like all my DMs this morning and finished everything. I had done a couple like right before I got really sick, and then I like stopped. So I didn't do anything for New Year's because I was sick during New Year's, but it's fine. So anyways, it got delayed, but caught up on the content that they wanted me to film and do. I was like, I can't do a speaking video because I can't. Like, I literally cannot. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this is another twice trade I'm doing right now. I need to ship all my stuff from Korea, which is another thing that I like meant to look at when I got back from Christmas. And then I got sick and I was like, well, I went back to work pretty much like right away, which was crazy. And then I think next year I'm going to save my PTO and take time off, because one thing about this December is that I was going to take the last week of the year off, right? Like, I originally had planned to take that time off. And then the position I was in, my coworker, because if you don't know, I got a promotion recently. Actually, they submitted my title change on the 2nd of this year, My boss told me when I went back to work, she was like, I was gonna tell you sooner, but then you were sick. And I was like, yeah. She was so funny. She was like, I looked through, like, I texted her at like 4 a.m. I was like, insert manager's name here. I was like, I'm so sorry. I feel awful today. And she was like, no, I talked to you yesterday and you were like, I think I'm coming down with something. So like, totally fine. Stay home today. She was really nice about it. And she was like, I was gonna tell you. And then you, called out sick. And she was like, I was looking through, because we have a certain amount of sick days a year, right? Love being an American. You have to be sick within a certain amount of days, which is funny. I'm never sick. Like, also, like, I really don't get sick. I have awful seasonal allergies, but I don't get sick. And my seasonal allergies, I have medication for, so like it's under control. But she was like, you are the only person who almost had a perfect attendance this year. I was like, I know. I'm so mad that I called out the last day of 2024. Like, I really was trying to go for perfect attendance because I started this job back last January in 2024, so I was really sad. I was like, I almost waited an entire calendar year and an entire year since I was employed without calling out sick. But yeah, I called out sick for the last day of 2024. It was going to be a short day anyways. I was like, I did a bunch of work yesterday. I knew I didn't feel well, and I was going to like just give myself, I was like setting myself up to call out just in case I needed it. I was like, let me get all my work done for the year. And then if I need to call out tomorrow, I like can. And then if I end up going to work because I feel fine, like I won't have an insane amount of work to do. I can like take it easy on the last day, and be able to leave. Like, we were all going to leave early anyways on the 31st. But anyways, I was originally planning to take that entire week off. And then Wano came to America and I redacted that PTO because I was in a different position. My coworker said she was taking the last 2 weeks of the year off, and my manager was like, I don't know if I can approve this. And then they gave me the promotion, and they started training me on the promotion earlier this year. And they were like I hadn't had an official role change yet, but they had hired somebody else to like replace my position, right? And so she was like, oh, well, since you and blank aren't like in the same like department anymore, like if you want to take time off, you can. And then Wano literally announced like the day my manager told me this was 20 minutes after Wano had announced his like US fan con. And I was like, I mean, I'm not taking, I was like, I'm going to redact that PTO and use it for earlier in December instead. So there was that. Oh, this is one of the ones that I think this person is sending first. They don't have that many proofs, but they do have Hongjoong's golden Target card. So this is double sleeve, by the way. I used a Prism Platinum Nova sleeve, and then I also used one of my like Titan Shield sleeves to protect Mingi. So he is double protected. But I'm still gonna package Mingi, even though this person is sending first, because then when I get the card, it's super easy for me to like already have like to send them proof and then send their card out right away. But they only have a couple proofs right now, so they're sending out first. That's my rule, under 10 proofs. I'm pretty like flexible with things, but that's like the one thing that I've just had issues with in the past. Not that this person would have caused an issue. I think it would have been fine, honestly, but it's just kind of a rule that I don't really, especially for something like a gold Target card, I'm just like, sorry, like this is just my rule. And I always feel bad about asking people to send first, but I don't know. I don't have any ATEEZ trades. I'm sorry. You're getting Monstex freebies. Maybe I'll switch it up. Do I have like, you can have a Matthew freebie. This is my last Shonu. Maybe we'll save him. We'll save my last Shonu. Yeah, so I was gonna take that time off anyways, and then I ended up going to see Wano, which no regrets. Definitely loved going to see Wano, but it's just funny. I was thinking about it when I was sick. I was like, I could have already have had this time off, and I wouldn't have had to worry about calling out of work, and I would have had my perfect attendance minus PTO, but you know, perfect attendance for non-PTO days, and I didn't. So sad. So sad. It's okay though. Next year I really do want to try and take like from Christmas to New Year's off, because honestly I worked on the 30th. I didn't work the Friday before, but I worked on that Monday of New Year's week, and it was just the weirdest. Like, New Year's being on New Year's and Christmas being on Wednesday was weird this year. Like, I worked half the day Monday before Christmas, and then I left at lunch because I had a flight to catch. So I traveled to see my family in New England that Friday, and I was gonna stay longer, and then I didn't for reasons. But anyways, so I got back on Friday, and I went to work that Monday, and I was like, it feels like I haven't been here in 3 weeks. And like, my manager had taken PTO like a couple weeks prior, and I had taken PTO at the beginning of December. So I walked in that Monday, and she was like, I feel like I haven't seen you in like a month. And I was like, I know, it's been a long time. But it was a weird day. It was a weird day. It was like a holiday, but then it also still felt like a holiday. And like, patients came and brought us like Christmas holiday sweets and things still, and I was like, but it's not Christmas anymore, but like, it's still New Year's, so like, what is happening here? Anyways, it was a weird day. It was a weird day. So I was like, next year I don't want to do it. Like, I'm gonna have more PTO because I'll have more seniority next year. I was just a under 1 year employee this year, so you don't have as much PTO when you're under a year, but once you've been here a year, you start getting like more PTO per paycheck. Anyways, I'm gonna try and budget my PTO, not be there the last 2 weeks of the year, because it was just like, it was a lot. Like, I'll work Christmas Day's on a Thursday, so I'll probably work that Monday and Tuesday, and then I want to take like the rest of the time off. I don't know how realistic that is with all the concerts planned this year. That's the other thing, because it's like working the end of the year was easy because we like strangely weren't that busy, but it was weird because it was like, I don't know, it was just like a weird time. Anyways, and since I'll be in a different department next year, I'm just like, or this year rather, I'm just, I don't know. Where's my Geo freebie? I hope everybody else who worked around the holidays is doing good, because it was weird. It was a weird time. But yeah, I wish I had just used PTO for that, but it's okay. I had a little PTO I could have used, but I'm saving it for the Stray Kids tour. Also, I'm going to see NCT 127 in February, so I was like, I need a little bit of PTO to carry over, because like, yeah, I need a little PTO to carry over so I can go see NCT. I want to go see Johnny and Jungwoo. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a fun tour, I think. I know that NCT is like there's so many members in the military right now, but I think it's still gonna be a really fun show. I'm going with my friend who I haven't seen since 2019. And what's really funny is that we weren't even friends. Like, when we met in 2019, we were just like, we met through a mutual friend. And then we became mutuals like at the Monsta X 2019 LA concert. And we became really good friends like over COVID. Like, we talk all the time. She sent like her banners that she made for the concert to my house. She was like, she lives in Canada, so she was like, can you just drive them down like when we go to Atlanta? And I was like, yeah, it's so much easier to ship within the US anyways, and then you don't have to bring them over the border. And they turned out really cute. I sent her a photo. Maybe I'll insert a little preview, but if you're coming to the concert, we have these really cute Jungwoo banners that my friend's gonna be handing out, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, she's a huge N citizen, and I've been wanting to see NCT with her for the longest time because I think it would be super fun. We do have Pit. She convinced me to do Pit. I was like, I am only doing Pit because you're also there and you know like every N citizen. so anyways, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm also seeing aespa in February, which is gonna be fun, but they're coming to Charlotte, so I don't have to travel for that. And it's on a Saturday. Like, I don't have to take any time off of work. I don't have to worry about literally anything. Like, I just get to be at home. It's so random. Every once in a while, a K-pop group will come to the Spectrum Center, and I'm like, you know what? I'm there. There were a couple of other Charlotte concerts earlier this year, but I was like either out of town for it or I had like other things that I had to do on those days, so that was unfortunate. So I'm excited. It's always very random though when you see Charlotte on there, and I was like, oh, aespa, and I'm excited to see aespa because I missed their last tour because I was in Korea the same week that they were supposed to perform in Atlanta. So yeah, I also have floor tickets for aespa. They're not like super great floor tickets, but they're like, I mean, I'm going alone, so like it's fine. But for a Charlotte concert, I don't really care because I'm like, I live here. Like I can just go home after. I've been to the Spectrum Center a couple times since TXT just for like other things, but like non-K-pop things, but it's been a hot minute. So, and it'll be February in Charlotte, and I feel like by then it'll be like a comfortable like 60, 70 degrees. Right now it's like in the 40s, which is freezing for us. So that's that. And then after that, I don't have any plans. I have like those 2 February concerts, and then I don't think I have anything else until Stray Kids. I'm pretty sure. I think it's just aespa, NCT, and Stray Kids next year, right? Yeah, I don't think I have anything else planned. But that's fine, honestly. Like, I'm okay with that. I would be happy if that stayed as is, because like I said, I don't want to take like too much PTO next year. But I'm afraid of a Monsta X tour. And by afraid, I mean like I know what's happening, but I just don't know what their timeline is looking like. Like I just don't know what their timeline is. And that scares me. Like I need them to announce a step out thing. I was gonna go to Korea originally. I don't think I'm gonna end up making it to, like last year I went to London, the year before I went to Korea. I don't think 2025 is the year that we're gonna make it to another country, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I'll be okay. So I don't think we're gonna be able to do that for 2024, or 2025 rather, but I think 2026 I'll be able to do that. I feel like I have too much planned already, like domestically, like within the United States, that because I have a couple of other trips planned. One of my really good friends is having a baby, and so I'm gonna go travel to see her for a baby shower at some point in the spring. So I'm just trying to like, keep everything organized, do the K-pop things I want to do the real life things I want to do. I also have a birthday trip planned that I'm combining with my Stray Kids concert trip, because I'm going to the Seattle show on May 24th, and then I'm going to the LA show on the 31st and June 1st. And because I'm from North Carolina, I am just staying on the West Coast for the entire week. And yeah, so I might stay in Washington. I might end up going somewhere else, kind of in between the two shows. I don't think I'm gonna hit up the San Francisco show right now, but yeah, this I think was a trade. I don't think this is a purchase. But yeah, also being sick at the beginning of this year / end of last year has just made me feel like I'm behind, which is so silly. Like it's literally January 4th today. Like I think we're gonna be okay. But yeah, I need one more card. It also was the middle of a week, so I saw a lot of people online just joking and being like, the new year doesn't even start till Monday, which is like not how I think. Like I, in my brain, started the new year like Monday, whatever last Monday was. But maybe we need to rethink that and be like, new year starts the Monday after, like this upcoming Monday. I don't know if we're doing this trade, so I'm gonna put this one off to the side right now. I don't want to package it because I don't know if that's actually happening. Oh, this is a multi top loader trade. Let me get my thicker envelopes and cards. I bought these bigger cards and envelopes at the end of last year. I think I bought a set of 100. Sounds like something I would do. Just because I've been having a lot of issues with like larger trades recently in the post office. I had all these plans for New Year's Day. I was like, I'm gonna deep clean my closet, and I want to go through all of my leftover stuff from 8, and like, which I kind of did, but I also missed posting some things. That's okay, we'll figure it out. But yeah, these are a bunch of my extra Nemo version cards. I'm really happy there's only one Nemo set. I do think I need, well, I don't know. do I need to buy extra Nemo albums? Technically, I need 2 more to have enough albums, but maybe we just see what our pulls are from Korea and go from there and just buy the last couple cards I need. The person who bought these is actually a mutual of mine. We are going to Stray Kids, Seattle and LA together. One of my mutuals, it's really funny, I was talking to one of my mutuals on the day of ticketing, because I like posted that I just done ticketing for DC, and she was like, oh my god, I'm also doing DC. And I was like, what West Coast shows are you doing? So I was like, there's no way she's not doing a West Coast show. And she was like, I'm doing Seattle and LA, I think. And I was like, twin? All right, twin? So that's really funny. We're like not going together, but we're just going to all of the same shows. I was like, if you see me, say hey. We also went to KCON, not together, but like we both went to KCON last year. I don't remember if she vlogged. I was gonna do that on New Year's too. I was gonna edit all my vlogs. I just stared at a wall. I stared at the ceiling. I felt awful. So that's what this weekend is. This weekend is doing all the things that I was gonna do over New Year's, but I couldn't. I did a bunch of errands this morning, and then I came home, and now I'm filming this video. I went through all my DMs. I have some editing to do this afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to post this video tomorrow or next week. I don't know. Like I said, I thought I was going to have more editing done by this point. Oh, UPS. They don't have anything for me. Earlier, the Amazon guy came because my sister and I live with my sister, if you don't know. We both ordered some stuff from Amazon like before Christmas, and it came just like things we needed for the apartment, and I was like, I'm gonna try and limit like unnecessary spending in January, just because like between traveling for Wano and then like Christmas and everything, like I just need like a reset here. Like we're fine, like financially we're fine, but I like to do a little reset in January of every year where I just kind of like limit, you know, ordering takeout, buying things that I may not need, like non-essentials. Obviously I will let myself buy something if it like runs out, like hygiene products like shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, things like that, and like groceries, you know. But yeah, anyways, we ordered a bunch of things, and the Amazon guy showed up earlier today, and he was dropping something off, and our neighbor who lives like in the unit over here, like was out walking his dog. And the Amazon guy was holding the package, and he was like asking him like where our unit was. And I saw him like point to my window, and I was like sitting at my desk, and I was like, hey, hey everybody. I didn't buy anything exciting. Well, I guess that's not true. I did buy this box. I'm trying to find a good photocard system that I like this year. So I bought this box to try out. It has other dividers in it. There was just only one, and I'm just using it. But anyways, I thought it was funny. He was like, it's that one right there. And the Amazon guy saw me, and I was like, what's up? It's me. We ordered like really nothing exciting. I got that box, and then I got a couple things just for the kitchen. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's really not exciting. Like one of our cat's bowls over the Christmas holiday, so we bought a new one for her. And then what else did I buy? Oh, I bought straws. Very exciting. Actually, it was very exciting. I was deep cleaning when we got back from Christmas, and I was like, I don't know where all of our straws go, but like we need to replenish our straw. And we're both like beverage girlies. Like me and my sister both have lots of beverages at all times. So like it was an essential for our apartment to have these straws. This is the end of the 8 washi tape. No, that's so sad. This is the end of it. This actually was really nice. I wish JYP made it so that we could buy this all the time, because I enjoyed it. This was like a benefit from buying the Nemo album from JYP shop for last era, for 8 era. If you bought, because there were 2 different Nemos, so if you got like a set of Nemos, you got 1 washi tape per set. And then me and my friend, we bought like a bunch of extra copies because we both collect OT8. And so I was like, I'm gonna buy extra copies and send them to my Korean address. And she was like, can I hop in on that? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like a low buy, which I feel like is hard for like a K-pop fan, but I feel like it's actually a great time for me to do this right now. because Stray Kids and Twice just had a comeback in December, both of them. They're both old groups of mine. IVE are having a comeback at the end of February, or the beginning of February, and I've already done like a decent amount of pre-orders for IVE. I just have to buy unboxing albums, and then I think I want to buy like one more pop set at some point. So that's like one of those things, like towards the end of the month, I'll let myself buy like that. But oh, it's Mark Lee. Hi, Mark Lee. Oh wait, I'm not even at this part yet. I have to do freebies. So many Seungmin freebies. How did I end up with so many extra Seungmin and Jongin and Hyunjin freebies? Yeah, I feel like it's a great time because one, it'll encourage me to, and I'm also behind on trades and sales, right? So it'll encourage me to keep up with my trades and sales and get that going again if I'm not like spending money on things. I have a huge Neokyo package that actually just finally shipped this morning. I paid for shipping a couple days ago, but again, with the holidays and like everything, it's weird. And then I have a huge package coming from my group order for Stray Kids, and then I also have a package of personal things like my season's greetings and like my own copies of Stray Kids albums, like my accordion versions, and they purchased this stuff and like all this stuff. So, and like my old IVE merch from like their encore and then also their movie. Like I have so much stuff coming from Korea and Japan. So I feel like I don't need to buy anything in January. There's no comebacks from any groups that I follow in January. It's going to be a busy year for Monstex and Wano. I have my season's greetings all at my Korean address too. I have that, you know. A lot of the content I make is based off of things that I've purchased. But I don't need to purchase like a single thing this month. Like I just have so much pre-orders and so much stuff coming that I can just like, I think it'll be a good reset month for me. Though I did break my no DoorDash rule, but but I feel like it was okay because I DoorDashed NyQuil and cough drops the other day on the day that I was really sick, and I feel like that's okay to do. I feel like that's fine. I didn't DoorDash food. I had food at home. I ate food at home. I had plenty of groceries and things. I was like, I really need more NyQuil and I really need cough drops and I really don't want to go out in the world when I'm sick and like expose other people to my germs. And so I download DoorDash again for that. And then I deleted it off my phone again because I was like, no DoorDash January. And then on January 1st, I was like, or no, it was on January 2nd. I was like, please. I really just need someone to bring me NyQuil. I feel like that's fine. I feel like that is an okay thing to do. That's not the end of the world. That I don't even count it as like breaking my rules. I was like, it's fine. It's an essential at this point. The cough drops, the NyQuil, it's an essential. I watch a lot of finance videos, which I feel like is funny for me as like a K-pop content creator to be like someone who watches a bunch of finance videos. I just think it's really interesting. And like, I didn't really learn anything about finances like growing up. And so a lot of what I've learned is like been in my 20s. And it also is the way that I can like spend money on K-pop. I do have Zero Base 1 freebies. We've got Gyuvin, and then we have Mark Lee in here. I have a Johnny freebie in here somewhere. I love this photo of Johnny in LA. Oh my god, our LA king. Actually, he's from Chicago. Shouldn't you be enjoying the cold and snow of Chicago, Johnny? What are you doing in Los Angeles? Oh my god, when I went back to New England for Christmas, it was so cold there, and I just am not, I'm just weak, okay? I'm a weak Southern girl now. Blood has thinned out over the 7 years I've lived in the South. I lived in New England. Before that, I was born in New England. Both my parents were born in New England. I cannot handle the cold anymore. I really cannot do it. I just was there and I was like, it is so freezing here. And then I was in Seattle the week before, where I also lived for 8 years, and I was freezing. I was like, I can't do that. Can the 18E in the comments let me know, are the Golden Hour Part 2 cards different? Are the backs different for the Korean press versus the American press again, or did they finally stop being dumb? I'm trying to plan out what I'm doing for ATs for this. I did find trades for all of Yuno's cards, which is really exciting. I do have a couple more Hongjun cards, and I'm missing one San card. And then I do, at some point in my life, need to figure out what I'm doing for the platform cards. That'll probably be a February thing, honestly, at this point. I'm gonna wait for a bunch of the 18 group order managers who I follow to get their cards in too. That's what happened last era. I was trading things and people were like, I'm an 18 group order manager and I have so many leftover trading cards for the platform versions. Like, can I send them to you in exchange for insert things we were trading here? And I was like, yes, actually. So maybe that'll happen again this era. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it was a crazy time. Twice coming back, Stray Kids coming back, and then IVE coming back at the beginning of February. I feel like it's a little bit of a crazy time, but it'll be nice because those are the groups I collect OT for, minus Monsta X. And we have a good, like, few months. We have a good 5 months until I have to worry about OT Monsta X again. Though I am still afraid of something else happening musically from them, but I will prevent that because IVE are gonna come back first. It's Starship. Starship's not gonna overlap things. I don't even think they would overlap Wano with IVE. So Wano we're good until mid-February, end of February. At least. I'm hoping he comes back for his birthday, which is March 1st. I think that would be fun. Yeah. Hopefully by then I will have my life together. I really wish I had posted the rest of my 8 cards. These Nemo 8 cards went so fast. Maybe I did take a picture of my Digipack ones and it just got deleted or something. I don't think I did though, actually. I feel like I didn't, but I'll do that today. I'll take pictures of them to post them tomorrow. I just wanted to go through all my DMs first before I reposted anything. But yeah, the Nemo cards went really fast. Everybody was messaging me about the Nemo cards. I was like, oh, maybe people do still need things from 8. The Nemo cards for 8 were kind of difficult though, because it was 2 sets of solo cards, a random card per Nemo album, and then a solo card. And a lot of people I know collect OT8 for album cards. So yeah. And a lot of people are not crazy like me and ordered a lot of extras from JYP shop. I'll double check. I always double check the sticky notes. Oh, here's the P1 Harmony trade. I need to how do I find more P1 Harmony collectors out there? Because I feel like it's been hard to find trades for P1 Harmony. And I'm like, is it because people don't collect them as much? Or do I just not have the follower base for P1 Harmony yet? But what's really great is that I accidentally double traded for this Kehoe and I found a trade for Teo's equivalent, which is great, for my extra Theo, or my extra Kehoe, which was great. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect trade because I really do need Teo's card for this. I got so many P1 Harmony cards the other day. I need to post proof today. It's another thing on my list. I opened the package, but then I got sick and I didn't get a chance to post it. But oh my gosh, not the Pokemarket box. R.I.P. Not the Pokemarket box. Jump scare. But look at all these P1 Harmony cards. I did a massive trade with someone for a bunch of P1 Harmony cards for a bunch of my extra AT's Golden Hour Part 1 cards. So it was super fun. I'm gonna post proof for them, but yeah, they basically were like, I work at a K-pop store and I just have so much extra P1 Harmony cards. I just would love to send them to you. Speaking of K-pop stores, okay, so one of my resolutions this year is to support my local K-pop stores more, right? And try to buy in person more when I do need things like when I was talking about, oh, I need to get some platform albums for ATs. Those things I wouldn't buy on a Korean website. I would try to go in person and buy from my local K-pop stores. I want to go to the new Opang location really bad. It's kind of far from my house, so it would literally be a road trip kind of thing. But maybe in February, on one of the weekends that I'm not seeing aespa or NCT, maybe we take a little road trip to the new Opang location. I've been to the one in Raleigh. I frequent the one in Charlotte. Love the one in Charlotte. Haven't been in a while, but the people there are so nice. And I don't think I've been to the one in Charlotte I went recently. And by recently, I mean like maybe beginning of December is when I went. But anyways, I don't have any P1 Harmony cards. Do some Wano. Kihan. I need a different variety of cards. Oh, I have these Chunghyun cards. I'm gonna do this Chunghyun card. You get my whole bias line. But yeah, I've never been to their third location. Also, Oh So Happy teased maybe opening a second location. So I'm excited about that. I hope it's closer to me. I love Oh So Happy. I haven't been in so long though because it's literally on the opposite side of town for me. It's like, it's so far. So that's really sad. But they teased like at the end of last year that they were looking into a second location. And I was like, I hope it's closer to me. Like, I really do. I really want to go to more things there. They're so nice. I met them at a Jonghan birthday event for the first time. Like, the weekend that they opened their first location. Which was also the first time I had been to that boba shop. And I haven't been back to that boba shop. But it's not that far from me. But we're trying not to, you know. But anyways, they posted about that. And I should have been like, insert the area of Charlotte that I live in. Be like, can you... yeah, can you be closer to me? Probably not. Like, I feel like everything is so far from me, but maybe. But I love that. Like, we have 3 locations of Opang. We have Kingdom that opened up earlier this year, which love them. I need to go back to Kingdom at some place or at some point because I literally, like, they're a bakery, bookstore and a K-pop store, and I got one of their like homemade red bean buns, and it was like the best one I've ever had in my entire life. So like at some point we need to make a trip back there. Yeah, maybe Also Happy opening a second location in 2025. That would be insane if they did that, but like a good insane. Like, we would be so excited. I definitely would go to the grand opening. But I meant to go to the opening of the new Opang location when it opened, and I never made it there. And then I've just been busy and I haven't had a chance to like make it there. We're reaching the end of this roll of washi tape and it's getting weird. So I'm starting a new one. I buy all of my washi tape either on Black Friday or Amazon Prime Day. And I just like bulk buy it so I don't need to buy it the rest of the year. I didn't buy any on Black Friday this year. I think for Black Friday I did like Meow Cafe deals and Prism Platinum deals, and that was like all I did for Black Friday. I think this Mingi I may be trading for Hongjoong's European exclusive, which I'm really excited about. I think this is that trade. I feel like I keep giving people the same cards, but like these are the ones I have extras of. I'm just trying to like get rid of them. I also have a ton of 17 cards. Maybe we add some 17 cards into the mix here. What do we have? Oh, we have this Jungwoo card we can add in too. When I tell you I have so many of these. We've got some Joshua and Jonghan. Do I not have any as Coops? Oh my god, we have this unit card of Hanbin and Gonok we can add in. So cute. Did everybody see ZV1's Mr. cover? It was honestly amazing. It was honestly so good. I refuse to believe we're losing ZV1. Like, I really don't want to lose them. They're just such a gift. And it's not even like I don't know. I don't like any of their companies. Well, there isn't a single company that the ZB1 members come from that I am excited for them to go back to. Like, especially not my bias line. Like, Matthew, Hanbin, and Konok's companies. I hate Matthew and Konok's companies. Like, I just don't like them. Matthew is the same company that Chungha used to be at, which Chungha said she hated. So, like, if Chungha hates them, then we also hate them. And then Gonok is from Jellyfish Entertainment, which, like, no. I was a Vix stan way back in the day, and no. No to Jellyfish Entertainment. And then Hanbin's company, I don't really know anything about, and that makes me nervous because I feel like they don't have any other idols under them, which worries me because I'm like, what are we going to do with Hanbin? So, also, I hate the idea of them being separated. You're really going to separate the ZBs from each other? Like, that is so incredibly rude. So, I know, like, I love Kepler. I think they're so talented. I've seen them at KCON 2 years in a row. I think they're so, so talented. And I know one of the reasons that they like continued as Kepler is because their companies weren't really sure what the next step was for some of the members. So they just decided to stay as Kepler for a little longer. At least that's what I heard. I don't follow them like that, but that's what I heard. But I really hope ZV1 get to stay together. Like, they are so good together and they're so profitable together, you know? Like, or can they go somewhere that I trust? That's not many places. Most of my alt groups are from JYP or Starship, and I don't even trust JYP and Starship that much. Like, JYP I trust very little. Starship I trust a little more, but that's not saying a lot. So I don't know. I don't know where I want them to go. A lot of the groups that come out of like Produce, because I stand pretty much everyone. The only one I didn't follow was Kepler season because I was full, and I didn't follow ZV1 season. I watched it afterwards. I watched Boys Planet afterwards, but I was on my Mnet strike, my personal Mnet strike by myself during like Kepler season, and I was like following it loosely, but I wasn't like watching it, right? Like I was following updates because I really wanted Jujin to win. Like, Kepler has gone on to do amazing things. They're under a different company now, right? Like, they changed their company slightly, maybe. And I feel like they've gotten a lot more promotions. Like, I feel like I'm seeing, like, a lot more of them doing things since their contract extension, which is exciting. So, I do know for the next, like, Boys Planet 2, is that what's happening right now? Because Isna, is that their name? Isna recently came out of Mnet. I didn't watch that season either. Maybe I'm just done watching things as they happen. I saw a rumor Starship is sending trainees to that new season. I hope it's trainees. I hope it's not like them sending Gravity there. Gravity are done with shows. They're done with shows. Just let Gravity be Gravity. They're done with things like that. Gravity has already been on, well, some members of Gravity have already been on an Mnet elimination program, like, and then they were also on Road to Kingdom. They don't need any more shows. Gravity are done. Gravity are good to go. They're all good. Their new album is so good. I haven't had a chance to really talk about it at all. I do plan on collecting it at the end of January. I'm gonna kind of start delving back into that, but it's really good. But yeah, I hope it's trainees they're sending. Boy group trainees, like Gravity's little brother group. I hope that's what they're doing. This is a word of God if they're trying to send Gravity to another elimination program. I will never forgive you, Starship. I think I might watch it just to see what the Starship boys are like, because I have been a Starship follower for too long, since Sistar have been in that company. Before Monsta X's debut, I was a big Sistar fan. So, yeah, I might check it out just to be like, what's happening? What are the new Starship boys looking like? I swear to God, if it's Gravity, now that I've said that, I'm like gonna keep thinking about that until it's been confirmed. Like, I bet Starship would send trainees, sending trainees to things. The only time is during Kingdom. Monsta X were rumored to like be on Kingdom, and then they declined. Like, they told Starship, we're not doing that. Like, absolutely not. And then Starship was like, okay. And then Mnet was like, well, Monsta X, you're not allowed to be on our shows for a little bit. And Monsta X were like, okay, that's fine. We're not going to Kingdom. Can you imagine if Stray Kids and Monsta X had both been on Kingdom though? Like, what would I have done with my life? To my brain. Nothing good. Nothing good. And ATs were on that show. Nothing good would have happened to my brain on that show. Because I did watch that in real time. It was during Mingi and Hyunjin's hiatus. Like, both of them were on hiatus at the same time. And I was like, this is already too much. And it's too sad. Where are Mingi and Hyunjin? Where are they? So I think, I don't want this video to be too long, but I think I'm going to stop it here. I have a couple other things I need to do this afternoon, and then I will finish up packaging the last couple of trades here when I get back. But this is all the trades that we did together and purchases. I'm so excited to send these out, and I'm so excited to be back on my trade sale game for this year. So happy about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. I definitely can do more of these in 2025 because we're staying on top of our trades and sales in 2025. Mark my words. But thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.